Good evening. I'd like to welcome to the Unsafe Building Department meeting for March 18th. Meeting called to order at 5:31. Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I got to not read something else when I'm getting ready to open up the meeting. I got sidetracked. Roll call, please.
Mr. Lehman?
Here.
Mr. Parker?
Here.
Mr. Teal?
Here.
Mr. Eldridge is absent. Mr. Deutmeyer?
Here.
Mr. Austin?
Present.
Mr. Gatto?
Here.
Ms. Hagan is present.
Thank you. We'll go on minutes, February 18th, 2026. Any questions about them?
No.
If none, looking for a motion
So moved.
to approve, correct?
Yep. I'll second.
Right, we have a motion to approve minutes from February 18th, made by Mr. Parker, second by Mr. Lehman. Roll call, please.
Mr. Lehman?
Yeah.
Mr. Parker?
Yes.
Mr. Teal?
Yes, motion carries 3-0. We will move on to item number one in active unsafe, 14616 Dewey Street, Frick. Hello?
Tom Frick, 8008 West, 146th Avenue, Cedar Lake.
How you doing?
All right, how are you?
Good. Any update?
I talked to Glenn twice. He's been busy, and,
Glenn Boren?
Yes.
Yeah, he is busy.
and he said that he wanted, because I talked to him at the beginning of the month, and he said that he wanted to have, one of his associates talk to the, planning commission to see what you're looking for.
What happened, I can elaborate a little bit on that. I received a message from Jack Hulse, because Glenn didn't quite understand what the town was seeking, I guess after he spoke to you. So I explained it to Jack Hulse on this was drainage just for your parcel, had nothing to do with the adjacent property with Bugaboos, nothing to do with easement, that they were gonna be just doing the design work for your drainage and your drainage only. And so he said, okay, and said he was hoping to have it, by the meeting today, but I didn't hear anything else from it.
I haven't heard anything either.
Yeah, so I know they are working on it, I believe, I think I called you that day, Tony, I think, I don't remember. I called a couple of people, but, just to give the heads up that that was happening, but nevertheless, I don't know what's going on with it yet.
Right,
So.
no, I don't wanna be a pain, but.
Yeah.
You got the right guy working on it.
That is true. So I think they have a clear understanding what building department was looking for with that drainage.
Sure.
So,
Because I don't know if they got, because right now I'm the lowest, and the way I see it, I got room to raise my elevation some, without shedding water on my neighbors.
correct.
So, and then still have drainage going to wherever this
Yeah.
catch thing is gonna go. Because I was even thinking of, if I had to, was, like a French drain or something down maybe not the whole length, but somewhere on the south side of the property to catch the water coming off that property, so it ain't coming
Yeah.
into my, soaking up mine, that lot, and then, I don't know, whatever they worked out, we'll see.
Yeah, and like I said, I know Jack Hulse from DVG did tell me that they were gonna be working on it, hope to have had it done by the meeting today, but, it really wasn't necessary for them to have it done by the meeting today and present it here. It was more or less the fact that they just need to present it to the building department, because we're not the ones that would approve the drainage, it's basically building department and engineer. So that kind of confused me a little bit, and I told Jack it's basically building department needs it, not unsafe. But nevertheless, I'm assuming, I asked today, they didn't see anything yet, so I'm sure they're still working on it, and like you said, we know they are busy.
I know, the wheels are turning.
Yeah, that I know, because it was 2 weeks ago when I received the call from Jack Halls, so.
Good thing is when
How-
you get it,
how-
it'll be right.
How wide a lot is yours?
How wide?
Yeah,
100.
okay.
It's
100 by like 130, I believe, right, deep?
125, something like that.
125, 130?
So even if he gives you an elevation certificate, you'll have enough compensatory storage and everything, I would think.
Oh,
The
but-
only reason I'm saying that is because he's dealing with, I'm building and Glenn's dealing with me. And that's the whole thing with the store, you know, with the drainage. You know, as long as there, but if, I mean, 100 foot, there should be enough for like.
He's got no issues with anything. The storm work that was done in that area several years ago, there's a structure right, on Dewey Street, right in front of the house. So that's where all this drainage would go to and get tied into. So there's no issue with where it's going to.
Yeah, see, I didn't even know that that was there until, you know, it was brought up with the
Yeah.
easement and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I knew there was like a, what is it, 3 or 4 inch for the sump pump? Or whatever.
Mhm.
I knew that was there, but I didn't know that other big.
The structure,
Yeah, I didn't know that was in there.
yeah.
Cause when you look down in there, you can't see it.
Yeah,
It's like tucked in underneath the side.
yeah. So Tony, this question be, so DVG has the stuff, they present it to you, you guys look at it. You did mention to me though that the date of the permit is near expiration, so Mr. Frick.
No, we
near
haven't
or
issued
at-
a
or-
permit.
Or
We-
past?
all this, everything we have is from last year.
Last
So,
year.
Yeah, we'll just need updated permit info. I mean, in the meantime, we have to send whatever DVG sends to Luke.
Yes,
So Luke can review it, if he kicks it back to them, and they do their game back and forth, and then Luke signs off, says he's good, or maybe the first rendition is good.
but nevertheless, building department is in need of updated permit application because of the timeline.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
because
is
it's-
basically, if everything stays
Yeah.
the same, it's basically just changing dates, so.
Gotcha.
How soon would you think he should at least come in for that, like
He can
prior
come
to
in anytime and
DVG
update
coming
that.
in or same time?
We've got it, so he can come in and update it anytime he wants. So, that way we'll just be waiting on the,
Waiting on the
engineering.
on the drainage,
you know,
yeah.
as soon as that's.
Oh, okay, so I don't need to have that to update it?
No, if you come in and see
I thought
Nicole
I
or
had
Michelle, what's that?
I thought I had to have that to update it.
Being that we've been working with this for a while, if you were fresh just coming in, we don't wanna accept a packet that's incomplete, but we've basically got your packet already, so
Yeah, this
this
was
is
the only
just
thing that was.
an ongoing thing,
Yeah.
so.
Okay, cool.
So,
I'd be very surprised if when they were done, it wasn't functional and ready to go.
Okay.
so nevertheless, we're probably gonna still need to defer this, Greg.
Yeah,
Now, however, Mr. Frick comes in, updates his permit, between now and the next meeting, DVG presents, their stuff, everything is good, they apply for a demo permit and and then the building permit, then we should not have to see him in front of us, right? That should be,
Right, yeah, as soon as he's got the permit in his hand, you don't need to see him, and the wheels are turning, so,
it would move down to, it would stay on the agenda, would go under permit, like we've had in the other issue. Right?
yeah.
until it's, I mean, once he has the permit and the building is demoed and the new one is, even,
Then it's
just the building is demoed, this is no longer.
no longer,
Another issue.
correct.
Right.
Okay.
60 days?
I think we can, I mean, I don't know DVG's,
All I know is-
setback, I just know they're busy.
They gotta finish, Luke might take 2 weeks, I mean, he's doing his job and Don's job, you
Yeah,
know, so it might be a 2-week turnaround for him, so.
yeah,
It's that time of the year.
yes, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Motion to defer for 60 days.
I'll second.
All right, we have a motion to defer for 60 days, made by Mr. Parker, seconded by Mr. Lehman. Roll call, please.
Mr. Lehman?
Yes.
Mr. Parker?
Yes.
Mr. Teal?
Yes, motion carries 3-0.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, you guys have a good evening.
You too.
Thanks.
All right, talk to you.
Good luck.
All right, we will move on to item number 2, 7704 West 134th Court.
He picked the permit up.
Remodel or demo, please?
This is demo and rebuild.
Demo and rebuild?
Demo and rebuild, yep.
Okay.
Not
So,
demoed yet,
what's that?
is not demoed yet, but he was diligent to get the permit picked up, so.
60-day deferral on this one?
No, if they got the demo permit, then do we,
You can bump it down to,
under demo permit, Greg, so if you look
Oh, okay.
under,
Yeah,
under
I saw-
potential, then it
I saw
go-
that in the packet, you're right.
yeah, so under demo permit, or under permit demo order,
Move that one to there, copy,
would that be your motion?
yes.
I'll second it.
We have a motion to move item number 27704, West 134th Court, to under permit and demo order. Motion was made by Mr. Parker, seconded by Mr. Lehman. Roll call, please.
Mr. Lehman?
Yes.
Mr. Parker?
Yes.
Mr. Teal?
Yes, motion carries 3-0. Item number 3, 13438 Hilltop. That item is in our packet. Let me get to it real quick. We have a individual here for this.
She's under.
If you could please state your name and address for the record.
Hi, Deborah Manciaga, 13438 Hilltop.
All right. So, have we sent them the images? I know you met on site, right, Tony?
correct. I believe she got the report as well, I think. Did she get that email?
I did,
Okay.
I sent it to her.
Okay. And just so the rest of the board knows that we do have all the info, because there was a question on ownership. I believe this was your mother's property, right?
Yes,
Okay, and so there was a question on it wasn't in, her name yet, and so here's all the info that goes along with that if you look underneath the photos. Are you there yet, Rick?
Here, I need to put over here, so there's photos and then some.
Okay. All right.
Everything look good with that, Ryan?
Yeah, so it looks like, the way it was titled was in the name of Mom and Dad, which was Grace and Melvin. Melvin died first. After Grace died, Deborah filed an affidavit of survivorship saying her mom survived her dad to move it into Grace's name. Then after Grace passed away, she filed with her Illinois attorneys prepped it. We call it a devolution affidavit. They called it an affidavit of transfer and affidavit of death and affidavit for transfer of real estate. Basically saying mom and dad owned it, dad died, it went to mom. Mom passed away, it goes to the 3 kids in equal shares of tenants in common. So it's a pretty common devolution affidavit that we would file in instances like this. So the titled owners are Deborah, Gary, and April, 1/3 interest apiece, all as tenants in common.
Thank you. Now, if we go up, if you look on item 2, you can see the report that Tony did with the findings. So, what is the intention with the property right now, ma'am?
that, I'm going to try to fix it up the best as I can. Right now, like my daughter and I, tried doing, getting the property cleared from all the trees that were in the backyard, and just repair it as best as we can. And I bought the paint for the outside, but they told me that the contractors won't even paint till May. So, I'm gonna try to get the jacks for the underneath of the house to stabilize it better, and repair the windows and the screens on the house, just to repair what needs to be done.
Now, Tony, as far as the repairs that she's mentioning to this foundation, you did say it's on pillar, right?
Yeah, it is.
as far as what requirement would we have then in the building department for that type of repair?
Well, when Tim looked down there yesterday in the crawl space, he said they are leaning because the house is trying to move itself down the hill. So, somehow they would have to be straightened and secured. I don't know what condition all of them are in. He just took a peek down there and saw that that was down the center. So whatever's along the side, I'm sure those are moving as well. The skirting is in pretty bad shape. It's a good question.
Yeah, so I guess following suit with everything else that we have in here, with other structures in the past, they'll have to come up with the plan on the repair, present it to you guys pretty much thumbs up, thumbs down on it.
Pretty much, yeah.
Other than them just, taking the repairs upon themselves, right?
Right. Yeah, it's yeah. It needs some bracing and some straightening for sure. I don't think that the structure is rotted. What looks to be rotted is the skirting and the roof. The roof needs attention too, or it's the edges are in bad shape, and that's just gonna kind of keep moving in. You know, the eaves are gonna get smaller and smaller as that rots.
Yeah.
So it needs attention. The tree that's obviously, growing into the house, and there's things that need attention for sure.
I know that you guys met out there for an inspection, but what time frame do you think you guys would need to come up, and have them present a scope of work, and you guys, you and Tim or whoever in the building department, be able to, I guess, address the 5 issues on there, mainly structural first.
Right.
And of course, we always say that we want to make sure that this stuff is secure.
Right.
Um,
I think the house is secure. I mean, aside from, she had some windows that got broken.
yeah,
But if it's boarded up, it's secure.
yeah. So, ma'am, I'm not sure if you understand, so the purpose of me asking is, I know you said that you were gonna get the stuff to jack it up, but at the current state of the house, what it's in, this would have to be approved, your scope of work, you'd have to come in and discuss with the building department on what the proper, repair is for that structure. Does that make sense?
I mean, well, yes, do I need a permit for it or not?
Yes, but before you would be able to pull a permit for anything like that, you would have to get the scope of work approved, because just to say you want to have a permit to fix it without a plan, wouldn't be acceptable.
Okay, well, so if I worked with, like a construction person to get the, know where the jack should go up and everything, and then I would have to come and show you guys what, is that it?
Yes.
All right.
So, we do have I don't know if you know any, approved contractors or anything like that, but I know that we do have a list of, approved contractors on our website that you could look up, and, if you had someone in mind on your own that you knew, we would just have to make sure that they're licensed in the town.
Okay, so I can't use like a relative of mine that works in construction?
If you're going to be there while they're doing the work, if you are if you are claiming that you as the homeowner are doing the work, you have to be there with them. That's
Right.
kinda how that's gotta work.
That's the way I would do it.
Right.
Okay.
I would sort that out with the building department when you're getting the scope.
How soon do you think you could get something like that set up to where they can look over the report that you have, get with the building department to come up with the scope of work on what, you know, what's gotta be done and how?
Probably over a month. You know, it's hard to do it like when it's like so cold like it was yesterday. I mean, I don't know what do you want? I can try to like work with you guys. I'm just not sure.
Rich,
Yes.
rather than pulling a number of days out of the air, can we talk about this in terms of a couple of months, or, I mean, if she gives you, and the building department, a time, but she really doesn't know,
Right.
to be perfectly honest and open about it, so getting a realistic stretch, or a time where there's some cushion, makes some sense.
Well,
That would be good because like,
Days.
yeah, I understand that, Dave, you know, and like Mr. Lehman said, like Rick said, you know, 60 days just now. I'm comfortable with that. I just don't wanna overextend to where nothing happens, cause we have seen that from other cases. But I don't think 30 days is enough realistically.
I don't either.
Or you wanna have her follow up with us in 30 days? And-
Well, I think this is gonna be between her, whoever's gonna do the work, and the building department with the report that Tony generated, the meeting that they had with them already, and getting a clear understanding, whoever's gonna be doing the work, on how
That's a step in the right direction right there. The person that is gonna be helping you with the work, you, them, the building department get together, get a scope of work together that needs to get done before you can pull a permit, or to get you to pull a permit. And, the weather's getting better, certainly, so 60 days, I think, is fair to come up with a plan for that with the building department and see if it's feasible.
that would be fine.
I entertain a motion then.
Make a motion for a 60-day extension on this, I guess.
Deferral.
Deferral.
I'll second it.
We have a motion by Mr. Parker, seconded by Mr. Lehman to defer this for 60 days. Roll call, please.
Mr. Lehman?
Yes.
Mr. Parker?
Yes.
Mr. Teal?
Yes, motion carries 3-0. All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
Item number 4, 13025 Tyler Street. We don't have anyone here for that. So, did we try to reach back out to him, Cheryl, or no, on
I haven't done anything.
nothing? So, this is, kind of a situation with this one. The general he was gonna be using is no longer licensed in the town. So, as much as I hated to hear that, because I thought something was gonna get done, nevertheless, we could not allow him to continue doing what he was doing. Conversation I had with Tony, we're not sure if, the owner is aware of that yet or not.
I think he is, actually.
Oh, you think he is?
He owns another house that had a deck permit that he wanted to renew,
Oh,
and the deck permit was under that same contractor's license, and he was told he can't because that contractor no longer has a license.
yeah.
So I do believe he is probably aware of that. But, I'm assuming.
Okay. What's your guys' thought on this one?
Well, nobody's here to talk about it.
Well,
How much, I haven't seen this property. I looked at some of them today, but I haven't seen this one. What is left that needs to be done on this?
Well, everything. So if you're driving on Lakeshore Drive and you're heading west, and then you're kinda going around the curves and stuff, and you look up into Manor, and you see that house up on the hill, kinda good-sized lot, acre-ish, whatever it is, two-story house, got the blue tarp on it for the last 4 or 5 years.
That used to be Eric's, didn't it?
Don't remember.
Was that Eric Lindemulder's at one time?
I think well, I don't know.
Could be close, but anyway,
I don't
it's,
know.
Well, if we're talking about the same house, it's been that way for 7 or 8 years.
Could be. Yeah, I know it's been that way since I started 5 years ago, for sure.
yes. So it was listed for sale. I haven't looked recently to see if it still is.
Right.
But nevertheless, it's, has some major issues.
Yeah.
Well, if he doesn't have a contractor, I'd say give him 30 days to get another general, one that's licensed and good.
Yeah.
And if he can't get that done in 30 days, then we need to see him in here. He's got an active permit right now, but the general contractor's suspended.
nothing.
No, he was supposed to, the contractor was supposed to be here with a scope of work or a contract or
Tonight?
whatever tonight.
Sure they had the right time?
The contractor's no
license
longer,
has
Oh,
been
that
revoked.
contractor.
yeah, that one.
Can you put him on notice, Tony, that he's got 30 days to get another contractor?
Yeah.
You guys all right with that?
Yeah.
And if he's not, he needs to be here at the next meeting, if he doesn't get it done. That's my motion.
I'll second it.
That was 30 days, you said, right?
Yep.
We have a motion by Mr. Parker, to defer this for 30 days, that they have, until then to get another contractor and get with the building department. Seconded by Mr. Lehman. Roll call, please.
Mr. Lehman?
Yes.
Mr. Parker?
Yes.
Mr. Teal?
Yes, motion carries 3-0. Before we move on to potential unsafe, Mr. James, is not on the agenda tonight, right? So,
I'm on here number 4, Fairbanks.
Oh, he's on.
Under-
He's not, yeah, he's just on under,
wait, what's that?
he's on under permit.
Under the permit one, okay. I was looking, I'm like, where'd that address go? Okay. All right, I just seen you here and I didn't want to skip over and then start, and then not see it, so. All right, we'll move on to item number 1 in potential unsafe, 7204 West 129th Lane, letter sent July 1st. All right. Tony, this is the one that you and Tim did the inspection?
Eddie and I.
Eddie and you, okay.
I went by this one today. This is the white one.
Yes.
I was on the phone with Rich. I was on the wrong street.
Oh, yeah, that happens up there.
So after,
But the house I was in front of, I thought was the house,
Okay.
because it's worse than this one. I mean, like.
I'm not saying it's not.
I'm like, way worse.
Well, if you look inside this one,
did you see, so since you didn't see the inside, Greg, this will answer the question that you and I didn't know.
yeah,
Okay.
scroll
So
down.
if you go in and you look at it, it is pretty good.
Okay, so what's the story here, do we know? 'Cause the
They-
thing's got a new foundation under it, the roof's straight,
Yep.
so.
The walls.
Based on my vast construction experience, it's savable.
It is, sure. They were told that. There's an addition on the back that actually looks like it was fairly recent, and all of that wall material looks good. Pretty much the rest of it, there's studs aren't continuous top to bottom in multiple places, and the floor was shot, floor joist, floor structure.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I mean, we went out there with them
Has it
and
ever
the
had a
general.
permit?
What's that?
Has it ever had a permit?
For the interior demo. That was the only permit. After they did their interior demo, we went there to see what they had to do to put it back together with their general contractor, and the general contractor said, I believe he said he sent them a proposal, and he's heard nothing back from them. So they know what it takes what it's going to take to put it back together, but they've
The
just
thing that
been.
puzzles me though is it looks like it's had extensive foundation work done to it.
Yeah, it looks like it had a foundation put under it at some point, or it always had a good one, so, I don't know.
I mean, even on the inside, photo number 2 I'm looking at, it looks like there's new block, cinder block on the inside front entranceway.
That's the back, that's the addition.
Oh, that's the back, okay,
It looked like the footing and everything was new
yeah.
on that side. Again, I was confused because there's good I mean, certainly it's unsightly, but there's good stuff there. And I'm looking at the pictures on the inside, I see now what the issues are.
Right.
But it's certainly repairable. I guess I'd like to know what the owner's intentions are with this thing.
Right.
Because I don't, again, there's so many people looking for affordable housing projects and things of that nature. I hate to demo stuff that is savable.
Right.
So what we're gonna do then, Greg, in typical thing, when we started doing these letters, is now that, we instructed Tony to do, you know, you did do the report, right?
Yeah, that's what's in here.
That's what this is. So once the report is generated, then we make a motion to move this item to active unsafe. That's when Cheryl then will send out letters, and then, they'll be asked to appear at our next meeting.
Okay, so we don't even know who the owner is on this?
We do, but they're not responding.
It's Real Estate Revival. This is one we looked at last month that was owned by some other outfit that I had known the attorney on. But when I talked to him, he confirmed that they conveyed it a couple of months after they got it from a tax sale to this outfit from, I just looked him up a bit ago.
This TLH Properties, is that the one?
TLHTD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the new owner is Real Estate Revival. It's from, they're based out of Valpo.
Well, the name doesn't match the project here. Because I don't see anything getting revived.
No.
Yeah.
Looks like both individuals that are listed as members of that LLC, everybody's at the same address of 2.5 Dumais Street in Valpo.
Okay, well, in
But
that
it's a
case-
new company, right? They just organized it probably a month or two before they purchased the property, so. I don't know what their plans are. I've never encountered them. I looked them up on my case. There's no cases against them because they're pretty new, so no idea what they do.
So you want, we can just move this right on to active unsafe then?
Yeah. I mean, I think we're at this point right now, that's the only way we're gonna get anything resolved. Because if
We need to get them in here, certainly.
we definitely need to get them in here, and the way we get them in here is we move it to active unsafe.
That'll work.
Your informal methods of trying to get someone's attention do not appear to have worked on this one.
Correct. Right, like to make that motion?
Yeah, so moved.
Do we have a second?
Second.
We have motion by Mr. Parker, second by Mr. Lehman to move, item number 1 in potential unsafe, 7204 West 129th Lane to active unsafe. Roll call, please.
Mr. Lehman?
Yes.
Mr. Parker?
Yes.
Mr. Keel?
Yes, motion carries 3-0. Move on to item number 2, 13517 Dewey Street, letter sent February 20th, 2026. Have we had any more contact with them on this one?
No, it's boarded up, but I think you actually spoke with the.
Yes, I didn't know if he came in and did any more discussion or anything like that.
Have not heard from anybody.
When I spoke to, I believe, Mr. Perez, right?
I think so.
There was not an issue, I should say. He was waiting for all the stuff to clear for his ownership and stuff. In the meantime, people that were living in there, when they did move out, apparently ripped off the front door, I believe, left stuff running. He was gonna go in there and start cleaning some stuff up.
Do we know if anything's happened?
It's boarded up.
It's boarded up.
Is he able to get a permit right now?
If he owns the property, if he doesn't own the property, then we can't give him a permit if he doesn't own it. If he shows ownership, then, yeah, he'd be able to.
Yeah, and I have not had contact with him since he tried reaching out here, seeing what he had to do.
Let's get him back in here.
Well, we've never had him in here.
Well, we need to
So
have-
he is not on active unsafe, so there's no report done.
I see.
So we almost need to have another contact prior to,
Can we send him a letter and ask him to be here the next meeting, see if he's gonna...
we have his contact info. So I have his phone number.
That's
So we could work it and see if we can keep him off the list. See if he wants to do something or
I mean,
to not show
ideally,
up to these meetings.
Ideally, we really would rather him comply and fix it, bring it up
Right.
in, so the lot to the south, there was a lot of debris in there. He was supposed to clean all of that up too,
Okay.
so.
can we just direct Tony to reach out to him, give him 30 days to figure it out, let us know what the deal is, if he's got title, or if he's gonna pull a permit, or what he's gonna do? Is that something that could be done?
Okay. Yeah, and that's just a direction, no action, no motion or anything.
Yeah. And if you don't get anything in 30 days, then we pull the trigger.
Yeah. You guys good with that?
Good.
All right. We'll move on to item number 3, 7110 West 128th Avenue, letter sent February 20th, 2026.
This is the one that just is a floor and a foundation.
Yep.
That's a brand new foundation with a brand new floor.
Well, yeah, the second new floor.
You know how many square feet that is? It doesn't look much bigger than a garage. Is this something that got rebuilt on the original footprint?
No, I looked back, I was looking at GIS before you had got here, 2008, or was it
No, previous to that, I thought.
98 maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah,
98.
98, a house finally showed up on there on the GIS. It wasn't in that location, it was a little farther back, so it wasn't an existing location or anything of that effect.
Do you know what this was proposed to be? Because the square footage doesn't add up for a new house unless
believe
it's a
it's a
two-story.
two-story.
Two-story,
Yeah.
okay.
If I remember right.
And Tony, in our conversation, you did say that he actually did try to come in and get a permit to fix the garage.
He asked us about it when we were out there, discussing some other issues. But, yeah, he had asked Tim if he could get a permit to re-side the garage or something, and Tim said, you've done nothing with the house. So,
They've been renewing this permit for years, right?
they renewed it, they got the original and then renewed, I forget all the detail on it, but I think he's had probably 4 permits total.
And it's never gotten further than this.
Correct. So a permit and then a renew, and then a permit and then a renew. And this is how it sits.
I'm okay with people renewing permits,
When they're working on it.
yeah, as long as there's progress being made.
Right.
But in this particular situation,
And that's why we told them we're not renewing it again.
When is it expiring?
It's expired.
It is expired.
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause I was thinking if we would've had to wait till it expires before we can
Oh, it's expired.
take any kind of action,
Right.
so.
I don't remember all the dates, but I do recall it is expired.
I hate to demo a brand new foundation. You can't make somebody sell something to somebody that's gonna move it along though.
Right.
I mean, it certainly would be a cheap demo. But man, what a waste.
Right. I wouldn't think that speaking from my own opinion, I would think he would want to sell it rather than just have us demo it or himself demo it. I
I
couldn't
could
tell you
get
what
my
the
arms
difference
around
is.
that. I mean, obviously, he's
Right.
not gonna get it done. But
Right.
if he moved it on to somebody that was gonna get it done,
And we've had that. We had one that it fell into, the foundation was done and the house never got built. And we were able to help them get basically the original plans and so building what was originally proposed. So if someone wanted to build, if someone were to buy it and they wanted to build what this gentleman was originally going to build, we'd help them get that
sure,
process
that
going.
makes sense, that's a solution.
Right,
And
right.
it's not wasting anything.
Right. So, I mean, there's options, but this gentleman would have to agree that he would want to sell it or
Can,
something.
Dave, is there some sort of provision for something like that? I mean, either, or do we just have demo?
You don't
Howard.
have it within your authority. But there's a private transaction style agreement that possibly could work.
It's everyone's thought.
So he has no intention of building.
Well, he had an
Well, it was
intention of
started.
He's not getting,
No,
I
no
mean,
progress.
He's had intentions for years.
Yes.
Right.
And just never moved forward.
2017, I believe, was the original permit date.
And that floor was replaced already too.
So he wants a permit
The
to
floor.
fix the garage.
I don't get it.
No, I'm at loss.
He knows he's not getting a permit.
Right.
Has he reached out since then?
I don't believe so.
We have him come here?
Well, we'll,
Did he respond to the letter? I mean, he was sent a letter, right?
Right, and I got the green card back, and he didn't sign it.
So is it returned?
Return to sender.
I know we've got phone numbers on the permit applications, I'm sure, so.
I guess we ought to move it to unsafe then.
Well, I don't.
well, we do have a
report on
60, so,
No,
so Ryan, real quick, so since it was sent February 20th, the letter states 60 days, so 60 days from February 20th, March, April 20th, so technically, we wouldn't be, I mean, Tony can still
Tony's gotta do the report anyway.
have to do a report, so he could be ahead of the game on that. That way, when the
gonna be
60
a
days
short
is
one.
up, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So keep
Do you want me to try to reach out to him?
Well, it'll stay where it's at right now until Tony does the report. By the time Tony does the report, we have our next meeting, the 60 days will be up,
Then we can,
and then we can,
I can try to reach out to this guy
yeah.
first
In the meantime, yeah,
and see if, there is a little language barrier, but
I was
I'll
gonna say,
see
can you
if I
pronounce his
can,
name?
I'll see if I can kind of convey to him that this is not going in a good direction for him and
yeah,
where he goes with it, but I don't know.
But keeping the clock going is really important here.
yes,
For getting a result.
Well, like, the foundation is, I mean, perfect. The floor joists are probably still good, the sheeting, or the floor decking is gonna have to be redone. But, I mean, it would be a nice project for somebody that wanted to build a house, but he ain't, I mean, he's not building a house.
Right.
So, he can't just sit there in perpetuity for 7 to 8 years.
all right, well, I think, Tony, you understand
Yeah.
instruction, you'll reach out to him in the meantime, however that pans out for you, start the process for the report, so then at our April 15th meeting, we can, take action.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Moving on to under permit demo orders, D1333 Lamore, still working on it, Tony?
They are, yeah, they said they're close to rough inspections. When I messaged, one of the owners last week.
That's good news.
In your opinion, it's not unsafe anymore?
No. No, I mean, it's like any other, for all the work they've done, it's actually, it's like 200% better.
So Ryan, I guess the question now is, at what point, since this is this far along in this process, foundation's taken care of, they're working on the rough stuff now, is there even a need to have this on our unsafe anymore?
No, I mean, if it's no longer unsafe, then technically it's out of the purview of the board. I think what you guys have done in the past is you just kind of kept it as like thumb on the pulse type of deal, keeping it down here until the permit closes out. So it's really just kind of a policy decision for you guys if you kind of want to know, hey, you know, they're moving along and hey, it's done and then it's totally gone. But, I mean, from an actual action point, there's no action to be taken that you guys can take because it's no longer unsafe.
Right, and so my thought is, what's the rest of your guys' thoughts on, as far as long as this is, on just removing it from here?
If it's permitted and moving.
Yeah, it's not like it's new permit. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like it's new, it's not like we're, you know, determining what needs to be done, you know, coming up with the game plan. The game plan's already been figured out months ago, they're moving along.
We move it to an update item?
No, it wouldn't be, we would just remove it altogether.
Does it look like it's gonna get done?
Yeah, I mean, they've got a lot invested into it,
Why,
This is L&M?
yes.
Yeah, L&M is doing it.
beat a dead horse.
Yeah, would we have to take action to remove this then?
I would just make a motion to remove it, and then it's gone, good.
Make a motion to remove 13333 of Lamore Street.
I'll second it.
All right, we have a motion to remove 1333 Lamore Street by Mr. Parker, seconded by Mr. Lehman. Roll call, please.
Mr. Lehman?
Yes.
Mr. Parker?
Yes.
Mr. Keel?
Yes. Motion carries 3-0. I talked to Tim today. I didn't ask him about this when I got sidetracked. He was supposed to have, Public Works crew go in there and kinda clear a path to it, to get to it, but yeah. You know which one this is, right?
Yeah, I'd like to get this one this year if at all possible. If we have the weather for it,
It would be now then, because it's.
It would be now. 'Cause when
It
it,
grows in bad.
yeah,
so,
that's, I mean, before it grows in.
Right.
If the weather holds out,
Yeah.
get in there with a piece of equipment, get a path to it. And
it was supposed to, a few months back, when, over at the WPM site, they had the, machine over there, but then something else came up and did not get over there.
I know what that's like. I've had a week.
Yeah, yeah, so, nevertheless, it is closer, but the sooner it's gone, the better.
If we can get it this year, that'd be great. If we can make that a priority.
It'd be now then, I mean,
It would be now.
you know.
Item 3, 13858 Butternut Street, the garage.
It's on the ground. It just keeps taking dump trailers full of stuff. It is all in a pile now though, so just chipping away at it, which he's got a permit, so
Yep, so
doing his thing.
this one I would say that's definitely needs to stay on since it's
Yeah, so we
a
know.
pile of debris right now.
You could, but it's no longer, I don't know, I mean, the dump trailer's there. The dump trailer's got loads in it as I see it, you know, whenever I check. So he's making small progress, just bringing dump trailer loads and,
Well, at what point then, Ryan, I guess this is a question for you then. So the unsafe condition is gone, the house, or the garage, I'm sorry, that had the roof caved in is down. It's not like it's a house that had a foundation.
It's technically demoed.
It's technically demoed, but at this point forward, if we remove this, if nothing else happened from now moving forward, does this become not an unsafe issue and is more of a, ordinance issue?
Yeah, or it'd be a compliance with the demo permit issue, but I guess.
Compliance with the demo permit?
If he just left a pile of rubble, would that be an unsafe condition pursuant to your analysis?
be more or less a nuisance
Yeah.
violation.
So if that's the answer to the question, then it's no longer unsafe and should be
We can
removed.
remove it.
Yeah, and they're making progress, right? It's just not in a dumpster, it's just in a dump trailer.
Doing it as they have time, it looks like, so, but it's moving. I mean, the walls, the walls are basically stacked on one another. It's not just a jagged pile of
Okay,
debris there.
Yeah.
So they're kind of methodically doing it, it looks like.
Tony, when a permit expires, does somebody go and look and make contact?
So Michelle sends out a letter 30 days ahead of time. Each month she sends out all these letters that are for permits that are about to expire. And really, sometimes people respond, sometimes they don't. The ones that often expire are fences, pools, sheds, stuff like that. Because the contractor doesn't call, the homeowner doesn't know that they were supposed to call. So those get cleaned up, but we've got a lot that expire and
A demo's good for a year though, right?
it is, yeah. Yeah, and he could renew it
So on
for,
a demo permit, nobody goes and looks after a year?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, I just wanted, that's what I was
I
asking.
mean, those are the easy ones. If it's something that she feels is likely done, or even on, like, near maps, updates 3 or 4 times a year. So we could even look on there, okay, so this is done, we're gonna go look at it, make sure and close it out. So, I mean, yeah, stuff like that. This will probably be done in the next couple months.
So you're gonna know if it's not done?
Right, right. Yeah, it's very visible from the street, so.
You wanna remove it?
you guys comfortable with that?
Yeah.
All right, I'll make the motion to remove 13858 butternut from the list.
We have a second?
I'll second it.
God bless you.
We have a motion to remove 13858 butternut, from our list, made by Mr. Lehman, seconded by Mr. Parker. Roll call, please.
Mr. Lehman?
Yes.
Mr. Parker?
Yes.
Mr. Teal?
Yes, motion carries 3-0. Item number 4, 13957 Fairbank Street. Good evening.
Good evening. Zach James, 14611 Clark Street, Crown Point. So I picked up the demo permit on Monday. I was a little delayed in picking it up because I had registered as a general contractor, which required me to renew my workers' comp exemption with the state. So it's like, 10 days stacked on 10 days. So I was not able to pull the demo permit till Monday, but got it and just went crazy on the place. All the interior walls are down to stud, and whole back wall is out. The plan now is to throw up a little bit of sheeting on the back, just so I've got bracing, and then pull off the rest of it. And so probably 2-3 weeks is when I have Tony out for the site inspection. We'll come up with the final plan, and I'll have the building permit for the next meeting.
Okay.
Okay, so it'll just stay on there, of course.
As soon as he's got his permit,
Yeah.
we know he's gonna do it.
If it sits under permit, it's really not something you guys need
Yeah.
to talk about, so.
Yeah.
I'd say if you have it under permit before the next meeting, you don't need to come back.
Okay.
We good with that, and then we'll remove
Yeah.
it on the 15th?
Yeah. He's got
I'm
it
comfortable
under
with that. I mean,
under the rebuild permit.
we know you're gonna do it, after seeing the
Yeah,
last
I'm not
one.
waiting for him.
Yes, which we greatly appreciate, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
You guys good with that?
Absolutely. We need a motion for that, or just, that's,
No, we'll do that, we'll handle that next time to remove it. We'll just leave it there now, he comes in, gets scope of work, we know he knows what needs to be done and how to get it done, so.
Great. For what it's worth, it's exactly what we thought it was before we started.
Mhm.
Nothing's, it's the scope that we thought it would be. The whole front's gonna go. Looks like the subfloor, except for that quarter of the house, the subfloor all needs to go, but the joists are all probably salvageable. Maybe sister some of them, but it's pretty much what we thought it was.
Yeah. Okay.
good deal.
All right,
Thank you.
Thanks.
Update items, 13713 Parish Avenue, we have no update on this. I haven't talked to Mr. Herbers for a while, other than that they definitely want to proceed with the, turning it into a residential dwelling, but,
See if they plan to do that this year. You see that guy all the time, don't you?
No, Mike is, more a salesman.
Yeah.
He's the project manager, but he doesn't know anything about it until it actually becomes a project,
Yeah.
so.
yeah, I mean, this is a simple reach out and call them.
It's secured, so it's not,
It is, and I do like the way that they did it with their recommendation of, or requesting if they could paint the wood and put it on the inside, so it doesn't look like a boarded up building as much.
you know.
If the roof didn't have holes in it, I wouldn't be as concerned, but every time it rains outside, it rains inside.
Item number 2, 127th Lane. I was getting ready to say an address when there's no address for a landlocked parcel. Greg, you're aware, Rick, we, did a resolution to sell this parcel. So I would say at this point, we really don't need to leave it on here anymore then, since that process happened.
I think it was just on there so that the demolition monies would get
Yes, yes.
transferred, so.
And I think we made that clear, but I don't think at this point now that we are at that point where the resolution is, was passed yesterday, and they've, I did see the email today back to town staff as far as, what, I don't remember word for word what your email said. I just drew a blank on it, but.
We're processing.
Yeah, so, what's everybody else's thoughts on this? Get it off?
Get it off. Get it off and get rid of it.
I'd like to make the motion for, hey, if it's an update item, Ryan, do we need to or not?
No, probably not.
Okay, Cheryl, make sure it's not on there next time.
Got it.
Thank you. Okay, we will move on to discussion. Discuss adding more potential unsafe items to next month's agenda. So if you look at your sheet, you have a sheet under there? This was the list that, Tony had before. I guess it was on just legal paper, handwritten. That was quite old, right, Tony?
Yeah.
And now this is more of the updated, cleaned up, revised.
Pretty much, yeah.
And as Tony stated in the past, direction on which one's next. He doesn't want to have the name on, that we should do that.
Right. It's the one I was in front of.
That's the one you were in front of. That would be the 7204 128th Lane.
Yeah.
The second one down, Tony.
Okay. That one is, there's two on here that are occupied, that's a sticky situation. They're both rough, and
Are they owner occupied, rental?
I believe the one on Colfax is owner occupied. I think the other one, the one on 128th, if I remember right, the owner's address is across the street.
Well, I hate doing occupied properties.
I do.
This thing's gonna fall down.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Which is the one that had the health department sticker on? Is that not on this list?
Correct, no.
Okay. And I know I hate adding to a list, but when something warrants, being pushed to a top because of safety, health concerns, everything else under the sun, then, those should take precedence.
Right. Well, at this point, those two homes with the health department stickers on them, I don't know what action the health department takes after 10 days to either shove the people out.
What the stickers indicate?
I took a picture of it, actually, I could just show you what it was.
I mean, do you wanna focus on, like, scratching off right now, I guess if we were gonna do a worst first, like we were determining, if it's just an unsightly, that doesn't really take precedence?
If it looks like they can't, then
We should be concentrating on the stuff that is legitimately unsafe first.
Do you have any idea what?
Very rough,
I would think the ones occupied would be,
this particular one,
I would say at the top of the list, just
so they're on the
because they're occupied, especially the one that you said was,
very dilapidated, unsightly, 7204.
yeah. I mean, if that looks like it's gonna fall down,
Yeah.
I would say put that
The
on,
street was the same.
just because
thing,
there's people living
everywhere.
there. I don't know, I didn't go by Colfax, I mean, that's occupied.
I just drove by on accident because I was on the wrong street looking at the other ones, but
I mean, what, does that look like it's,
Exterior wise?
it's falling down.
even that one?
No, not the one that not the first 7204, the one that was on the other list. This,
Oh, yeah. So basically what we're gonna be doing, just so you guys are aware, is this list, we're gonna pick if we wanna do 2 or 3, depending on what we currently have on the list right now, which is
Brings this besides
4
not having running water.
active. Cheryl, did we have any from last that aren't on this one that were deferred, 60, that'll be next week? I didn't think
No, I don't.
That's a surprise.
I didn't think we did. That's something always to take into consideration too, anything that's deferred more than 30 days, that we don't see it on here, and then next thing you know, we walk in and we got 10 items on active.
I'd like to run around and look at these.
And so we don't need to have a decision tonight. This is like it says,
The next meeting.
this is just for a discussion. It doesn't even have to be the next meeting. We can collaborate. I can talk to Cheryl and say, send a letter to this and this one, or 3 of them, if we feel that they're, the low-hanging fruit, worst case first, get those out. If we think it's gonna be like more of an issue on an occupied one, maybe we just add 2. We gotta take into consideration, are we gonna get responses? And, I'd hate to do half a list and then everybody else show up at once.
Yeah, I would like to keep, if we're gonna do additions, to like 3 at a time.
No more than 3?
Either all.
Unless it is a situation where immediate health and safety is at risk.
Yeah, so if we all wanna take the time within this next week, or the end of this week, I will be out of town this Friday, but I can, if we know something by next week, I can get with Cheryl like normal. We can say if it's a house, if it's a garage or whatever, we can send out the letter accordingly, then they have 60 days from there. So it's not like they'll be on our list for seeing them until 60 days after notice of the letter.
Okay.
I mean, the way I'd like to see this approached, that the ones that can be rehabbed,
Absolutely.
we strongly encourage them to rehab it.
Yeah.
So we're not spending taxpayer money that's hard to recoup. At the end of the day though, I mean, if you don't get a response in a reasonable amount of time, then you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, and in the same thing, if we get a quick response, which we've had in the past with some, we can always add another one right away.
That's a success. When you get a quick response and somebody's gonna do something, that's successful.
Yeah, and if we can do that, then we don't have to wait 60 days, we can add another one prior, because that one wouldn't see it, so. So, all right, so we have a little bit of homework to do.
Okay.
Sorry, what
So
was
we're not gonna-
decided?
but we won't.
Ryan and I were kinda going through this, and then I was speaking with Mary Jo.
We're gonna pick some more to add to the list next meeting. We're gonna do
Okay.
some homework in between now and then.
Okay.
Are those-
One of these that you really can't tell from the street, 7409 140th Place, 6-1 down, pretty much the entire back wall of the house is missing. So, it's wide open. I believe that one was gutted as well.
No permits, no,
No, and it's, you can't tell from the street. It's got house wrap on it, so it looks like it's kind of under construction-ish, and the grass stays semi-mowed, so it kind of stays a little bit under the radar.
Tony, since you've looked at all these, can you give us a top 5 that we need to look at before the next meeting on worst condition?
I would
In
say
your
that one.
opinion?
I would say that one. I would say the garage on Polk Street.
7409 is the first one?
Yep. The garage on Polk Street, it looks like that front wall of the second story of the garage is departing from the structure, which is toward the street, which is not great. I mean, just the 2 occupied ones, because they're occupied. I mean, that's health.
The Colfax Place and 128th Lane.
Correct.
That's 4.
There's the one at the very bottom, I'm kinda keeping an eye on because it's now got a, notice in the window, it looks like it was foreclosed.
Is this Cedar Point Park?
Yes. Yeah, right behind where Dave Carey's house, the house he was living in that he sold.
Okay.
Behind it, down the hill, really.
I didn't know there was a pole barn down there.
I didn't either.
Yeah, it's like a 2 or 3 car pole barn, something like that.
And that's all that's there is a pole barn?
No, the house and the pole barn was in poor shape. The house is now, looks like it's foreclosed, bank owned or something. But there's kind of clutter everywhere, and it's way overgrown, and it's pretty ugly. I guess that would be my 5.
Okay.
Okay.
The owner of that one, Tony, just, shows up as the VA.
Okay.
So it could have been that they went through it, the VA got it back at the held the loan and bought it at the foreclosure sale.
Okay.
But it also means you're probably not gonna get a lot of movement from the owners on repairing the property.
Unless it's in the process of being sold.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of thing is where the flippers move in and fix it over the weekend and put it on the market. So that's why we try to keep an eye on those.
Oh, yeah, you got it on the radar already.
Right.
Yeah. That it for our discussion? You guys good?
Yeah, I mean, that gives us a solid 5 to look at before the next meeting, and then if there's
So are you, do you wanna wait then until the next meeting before we determine, or do we just wanna go out there and then just have Cheryl send the letters so we can keep the process rolling?
Have her send the letters.
Well, I'm saying not waiting 30 days.
Not waiting 30 days, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. All right, I'll take a look at these over the weekend.
Yeah. All right, if that's it for our discussion, we'll move on to public comment for Unsafe. Second call for public comment. Third call? Anybody online?
No.
All right, seeing none, public portion is closed. Next meeting, April 15th, 5:30 PM. This meeting is adjourned at 6:36.